Minutes.
Okay, I just gotta go over my stuff. Give me a minute here. Yeah. Hello, Candy and Ginger.
Fantasy line.
Hi, can I talk to Candy and Ginger?
This is us.
It is. What's up, ladies? What's going on, ladies? You are partying, aren't you? So you'd like me to come to that little party and give you a little spanky. You like that?
Yeah.
You would. You like that, wouldn't you?
Uh-huh.
Would you like a little spanking?
Sure.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Look, I said we'd like it. Can we go on?
Oh, okay, sorry. So, is that partying? Okay, look, I was in Police Academy 4. I'm on Saturday Night Live. I play like a receptionist who doesn't let people in. You've seen me. I'm on Dennis Miller all the time. I was on Alf. I have blonde hair. I do Tom Petty.
Oh, wait. I know who you are. Look, why don't you give me a buzz when you're 5'8"?
Was that a burn?
Operator?
Operator, did she hang up? Okay, Hey, wait a minute. What are you wearing? Headset? Seriously? Yeah. Hey, there's a 9. You like that? Mm-hmm. Let me give it a little 60. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Y'all want this party started, right? Good. Yeah, not. Thanks, Wayne. All right. You got a problem with the guy that spends $500 on a shirt? Now listen. I'm out of material. So, I had to move out to New York from Arizona. I tell you that I'm from Arizona? Moved out here a little while ago, and I got a little apartment. Tiny, little micro cubicle. People come over, think I do phone sales. And my walls are so thin, I'm going to knock one down and roll a joint with it. But other than that, see how I skim over the joke in case it sucks? And I'm like, I want to go to Times Square, because everyone's like, you got to check out Times Square. It's really cool. Check it out. I'm like, right. So I go to Times Square, East 42nd Street. They don't have to tell you that it's the skankiest street in the world. Every loser's hanging out there. I don't think there's a dress code on the street. If there is, they're pretty lenient. What is that, jockstrap and a sailor hat? No, you're okay, you know. What's going on? Thanks, Wayne. I'm getting like the most tiniest smattering. Even the crickets are chilling me on that one. They're like, all right, we'll get this party started. First gentleman coming to the stage. It's his second time on the half-hour comedy hour. Please welcome Bill Rutkoski.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Can you feel the energy in this room, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, it's really happening, isn't it? What? Okay, don't ever. So here we are in New York City, summer in the city. It's the greatest time in the city, isn't it? Yeah. All the smells have defrosted. It's a beautiful time. What is that, urine, honey? Everything is difficult in this city. This happened to me. Okay, I went to get my shoes fixed. This happened about a week ago. No, it was 2 weeks ago. No, never happened. I made it up, but it could have happened. I go to this place. There's a big sign out front that says, shoes repaired while you wait. So I go in there and said, hey, can you fix my shoes? Can you do it in an hour? He said, no, I'm sorry, it'll take 3 days. All right, I'll leave them. I'll come back. He said, not injured the sign? You wait. Bastards. I can't even own a dog in this city. I had a dog for 2 days. You have to walk the dog. The dog goes to the bathroom on the street, and you have to pick it up. You have to pick that up. I'm never picking that up. I love animals. I love dogs. I love my mother, too, but I don't say, hey, Mom, let me get that for you there. Love only goes so far, you know what I mean? Life is scary. We have to live in this world. You know why life is so scary? I'll tell you why. Too much information today. They keep telling us all the fun things in life. Think about that, that's true. Drinking, no good. Smoking, no good. Drugs, no good. Overeating, no good. These are all fun things. Sex, no good. Oh, so what's good for us? Exercise. That sucks, thank you very much. What would you rather do, run 20 miles or lie on the sofa, eat ice cream, and watch TV? Huh? And then have sex. Not a major decision in life, right? You know what you want to do. I have this argument with my girlfriend. She's very physically fit. She's into aerobics. You know, she can beat me up. Big deal. That's nothing. I mean, all right, it's fun once in a while, but not every night. I get tired, you know? She's lifting weights now. Her body's starting to look really good, but it's difficult. You know, we make love. I feel lucky she lets me go on top. It's good, you know? Except after a while, she starts bench pressing me. It's fun. It's like a ride. Woo! Six Flags Over Betty. And her body's starting to look good because of the weights. Everything's getting developed. Everything's getting developed except her breasts. They're getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. I said, you know, you're going to have children. You won't be able to give them any milk, all right? Maybe you'll get some 1% if you work real hard there. This makes her very angry, all right? She keeps all these magazines around the house, bodybuilder magazines. These people have made themselves too big. They can't touch themselves anymore. They walk around like, you know, there's no space between their legs. It's all flesh now. It's all built. These people, they can't ride horses anymore. They've lost the loop. They don't have that anymore. It's gone. The loop is gone. They've lost the loop. Oh, so she's showing me this one guy. She's looking at his legs. They're not legs. They're like oak trees coming down from his waist. Big bulbous thigh, right? And I'm looking on his thigh. There's like this thing, this deformity. What is that? What is that thing? What's that thing there? Oh, that's a vein. A vein? This looks like a serpent under his skin or something. Hey, here's a vein. There's a little blue vein right there, all right? That's the way God intended it to be. This is a copperhead running down here or something. She thinks it's very sexy. Maybe it's because it's like a phallic thing. You know, maybe that's the thing. I don't know. I think it's dangerous. This guy could be running around with shorts on, right? Hit the fender of a car. Oh, I knocked my vein off! I want my vein in there where it's safe, all right? You walk around this city with veins hanging out, someone's going to cut you. You know that. No veins, no chains. That's my motto. This woman is very neat. She's constantly vacuuming. She vacuums the inside of the refrigerator. Who does that? So everybody does that. No, nobody does it but you because you're a psycho. That's why. I don't know what leftovers are. I never see them, you know? Little Brussels sprout. It's gone. It's in the bag. She got it. You don't think she's not... All right, 2 weeks ago, you know what she wants to do? All right, you have your shower at home. You know how you get moisture on the tiles and you get mildew? I don't care. Mushrooms can start growing in there. I really don't care. She wants to hang a squeegee in the shower, all right? Then when you're done showering, you're supposed to squeegee down the walls. I said, you are out of your mind. You think I'm going to do that? Oh, it'll be easy. No, it will not be easy. I'll be in there showering, looking around. Gee, I have a lot of work ahead of me, don't I? I'll squeegee down the walls, work up a sweat. I have to take another shower. Again, it's too much information. People say, eat right, exercise, you'll live forever. Wrong. You're going to get sick and die no matter what you do. So you might as well have a good time, right? Yeah, let's die now. Let's die right now. Well, you don't die healthy. Natural causes will get you, whatever that may be. This is what they say when they don't know what killed somebody. Oh, he died of natural causes. Yeah, what happened? Well, his head exploded. Oh, it's very natural. Yeah, there's a lot of that going around. Wear a hat when you go out there. This is how my grandfather died. His head exploded. 97 years old and his head explodes. What are you going to do? Wasn't too bad for the family. It happened on the 4th of July. All the kids are running around going, blow pop! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Am I an environmentalist? Well, you know, like anyone's going to go, no, you know. I mean, I am. I'm just not crazy. Like, I got this letter the other day from this environmental group. It said, by the time you finish reading this letter, 2 more baby seals will have been killed And I thought to myself, did they want me to send them money or take a speed reading course?
The Viewer's Choice Award, the only 1992 MTV Video Music Award chosen by the ultimate expert. You. The nominees: Def Leppard, Let's Get Rocked. Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Under the Bridge. Van Halen, Right Now. To vote, call 1-900-884-7425. Touch-tone phones only, 95 cents a call. Then watch the 1992 MTV Video Music Awards live September 9th at 9 p.m., 6 Pacific, and see who won. The Viewer's Choice Award, maybe the most meaningful vote you cast this year. Presented by Pepsi.
MTV's Viewer's Choice Awards is brought to you by Pepsi. Gotta have it.
Not much?
So crazy. That was so crazy what happened there. It was like I'm trying to walk out of here. It was crazy what went down there. I write for a lot of guys on Saturday Night Live. I don't write for Dave because it's not working out. Doesn't have it. Fell asleep last night, so I was up all day today. You know how that goes. So, yeah. Woke up this morning with a spider in my bed. I said, man, I must have really been drunk last night. I say thee nay, to sleep perchance to dream. I talk like Thor from the comic books. And I laugh like Richie Rich. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. I'll tell you, this is not a joke. This is pathetic. Growing up, I used to read Archie comic books and envy the artist that drew Betty and Veronica, because I figured he knew what they looked like naked. Is that pathetic? I used to mentally undress cartoons for crying out loud. Tee-hee. So I was driving over here. I had to stop off at the men's room to wash my hands. I was in Denny's. And by the way, I'll tell you the phrase you'll never hear in Denny's. Hey, check out that cute waitress. I was in that men's room there. I was washing my hands, and I figured as long as I'm doing it, use water. Do it right. Don't mess around next time, right? So now I got my hands all wet. I grabbed for a paper towel. They don't have paper towel. They have one of those wall blow dryers, which, you know, there's this big old giant thing. You hit this like you end up doing this and walking out of there, right? But I was there a long time. I walked out, and I know I heard it go. I was watching TV today, that loser kind of life you got when you're sitting like at 3 in the afternoon, the sun's out and the TV's on, oh God, the whole thing. I was watching this low-budget, horrible movie. In this movie, some guy stuck a gun in another guy's mouth, big old 44. It just blew the back of his head right off, you know? And the guy's going, oh. Saw a show today on how the mother bird feeds the baby bird. I was watching Nature Channel, and they showed how the mama bird feeds that poor little baby bird. You probably all knew this. Regurgitation. The mother bird regurgitates the food into the little baby bird's open mouth. That's not right, that poor little bird. That's not right. They shouldn't. They got to change that system, really, you know? They really do. When we were growing up, how hard was it to eat liver and Brussels sprouts anyway, let alone your mother puking them into your open mouth? If you're going to date, though, yeah, that's kind of tough. 17, 18, 19, that's when you're supposed to start going out, right? For me, that really sucked because I was a busboy. That's what I did for a living. I slopped dishes, you know. I'd be at a party talking to some girl. Hi, how you doing? She'd go, hi, nice to meet you. I go, yeah, my name's Fred. She'd go, hi, Fred. What do you do for a living? And I'd go, I'm a busboy. And she'd go, go away. Luckily, you can make up names for a job to make them sound a lot better than they really are. Like garbage men, they call themselves sanitation engineers. Sounds better, right? I heard a janitor call himself once a custodial administrator. So I made up one for my job as a busboy, make it sound a little bit better, you know. Girl came up to me and asked me what I do for a living. I'd say I'm lead guitarist for Bon Jovi. It's got a ring to it, you know. It's a euphemism, I know, but it works. Worst job, busboy. Worst job I ever had, I used to drive the ice cream truck, graveyard shift. That sucked, you know. ringing that bell like a moron at 4 in the morning. The kids are all asleep. I couldn't move product. You got to move product so you could pocket some good coin. I learned that. You're going to pocket that coin. Worked in the carnivals, too, up in Montana. This is true. We had a carnival. We had a freak show. It was some low-rent carnival. We had a freak show with one freak in it. You paid $6 to see a guy doing this with his finger. That was it right there. Yeah, that's right. My finger is born. It's not attached to my body. Now, keep the line moving. That's right. I'm a freak. That's right. Yeah. I'm a human. I ain't no animal. Come on, lady. Keep the line moving. Let's go. Come on. I used to build a Ferris wheel. We had a Ferris wheel there. Big old giant rickety Ferris wheel. That was my job, baby. I put that together. There's always a long line of people waiting to get on the thing so they could just go round and around. Round and around. There's always a long line. I used to make them nervous. I used to come out from underneath the Ferris wheel with big old overalls, all greased up, big old giant wrench in my hand. I'd say to the people waiting in line, I'd say, excuse me, is it lefty-loosey, righty-tighty? One thing about going back to visit Montana, you got to do it once in a while, because like I was born and raised here in New York City and live in Los Angeles, and the city gets to you, man. You start seeing things a certain way, and you don't know what's happening until you discover these things when you try to do something by yourself. Like I went for a walk in Montana by myself. I'm out there, the most pristine, beautiful forest I've ever seen. This valley, fresh, clean air, trees, and nobody's around for miles and miles. And the sad thing, the only thing going through my head was, what a great place to dump a body. You guys have been a very nice crowd. Thank you very much. I love you all.
A lot of people talk about comics, ask them if they had an unusual childhood. Had an unusual childhood. My imaginary friend's doing time in prison right now. I'm afraid when he gets out, he's going to come looking for me because I'm the one that turned him in.
Left those open. I know, woohoo, I know, I do the same thing every time. All right. Come on, that was improv. I couldn't have written that. All right, give it up. All right, just gonna move right along. Chug, chug. Here we go. Well, this next gentleman coming to the stage has been on all the cable shows. I just work with him in Tempe. He's very funny. Greg Ray.
Let me tell you, one of the toughest things in comedy is follow a great act. That's right, one of the toughest things in all comedy is follow a great act. But it's not the toughest thing in comedy. No. Toughest thing in comedy is to be the opening act for a big rock and roll band. I know. Because for a little while I was the opening act for Night Ranger. You know where their career is now? But on one occasion, I was the opening act for Bon Jovi. Yeah. Oh boy. Because that crowd was ready for me. Huge Coliseum, 90,000 kids, 14 years old. Drinking since noon the day before. Finally, all the house lights go dark. They, of course, go nuts. Off stage, you hear the announcement. Are you ready to rock and roll? Concerts West, promotions. FM 101. Coors beer. Presents Bon Jovi. But first, let's welcome a comedian. Boo, you suck, we hate you. I walk out on stage, 400 Frisbees come out of the darkness. Over all this noise, I can hear one kid yelling out, "Hey dude, you're losing your hair." The only thing I can think to say back to this GED hopeful is, yeah, kid, I'm losing my hair. Now you can see all 3 of the 6s. Whole Coliseum goes, huh? All right. Jealous of guys in the bands because they get all the women in the world. Every concert, women, we love you, we want you. Play me like you play that guitar. Comics don't get that. After our show, there's always some guy named Maynard. Hey, you pretty funny. This is my job, ready to do it for you. You're going to start off by doing 3 quick impressions. I'm the only person on this planet that does these 3 impressions. Impression number 1, Sir Isaac Newton. Ow! There ought to be a law. Okay. Here's one for the rest of you. Isaac, the bartender from Love Boat. Hey, thank you. It's a gift. Impression number 3. Late night television, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, any station, any channel. I'm not just the president of the Hair Club for Men. See, it's so easy to write comedy because comedy's around you every day of your life. See, friends, life plus logic equals comedy. Let me say that to you again. Life plus logic equals comedy. Let me give you an example. You go out to the ballet, you see girls dancing on their tiptoes. Why don't they just get taller girls? Life plus logic equals comedy. Ponder me this. How do they plant seedless grapes? I do not know. It's kind of like asking, where do you get baby oil? I don't want to know. Question things. Say I tried to improve my mind by reading one of the Greek classics, so I read this book called Thesaurus. You talk about redundant. Or repetitive, wordy, verbose, bombastic, diffuse, superfluous. Life plus logic equals comedy. Let me give you an example. Don't you think the only reason to have a phone in your car is so you can order pizza from Domino's? Then outrun it until it's free. Thanks a lot, gang.